Hello everyone, this is Sara, your SPSS mentor, and I welcome you again to my channel. This video is going to help you understand the difference between parametric and non-parametric statistical tests. So one important thing which we have to keep in mind while we are evaluating any kind of data set for our research analysis, we need to decide whether we have to proceed with a non-parametric test or a parametric test for our analysis. So for the basic information, a parametric test is the one which makes an assumption about the parameters of the population from which the sample has been taken. We normally assume that the population data is normally distributed, and this assumption is made when the data is a ratio or scale and the sample size is considerably large. While non-parametric tests do not make any assumptions and they measure the central tendency considering the median value rather than a mean value. As I have already mentioned that for parametric tests we consider a normal distribution, while for non-parametric tests they are distribution free and they are used when we have ordinal scales and the sample data is considerably small. Here we have a list of some key differences between non-parametric and parametric tests. First of all, I have already mentioned that we use the normality assumption for parametric test while we do not make any assumptions for non-parametric tests. Secondly, parametric tests use mean value while for non-parametric tests we use median value. Pearson's correlation is applied in case we want to test the relationship between the variables for parametric test, while we use Spearman correlation for non-parametric test. Now the data for parametric test should be normally distributed while it is arbitrary for a non-parametric test. Next, the population measures are required for parametric tests while there is no need for this in case of non-parametric tests. Parametric tests are used for interval data, while for nominal and ordinal variables we use a non-parametric test. Then a parametric test is applicable on actual variables, while non-parametric tests are applicable on the attributes of the variables. Some common examples of parametric tests are independent t-test, for which the alternative in non-parametric test is Mann-Whitney test. A paired sample t-test is a parametric test and the alternate for this one is Wilcoxon sign rank test. One-way ANOVA is used for parametric test, while Kruskal-Wallis test is used for non-parametric test. Then one-way repeated Meyer ANOVA is a parametric test, while the alternate for this one is Friedman's ANOVA test. For finding the relationships between the variables, a parametric test is Pearson's correlation, which is most commonly used method, and the alternate for non-parametric test is Spearman correlation. I hope this video gave you a guidance on the differences between parametric and non-parametric tests, and you understand the concept now and you're able to decide which test you have to apply for your analysis. Stay tuned for the next video. Take care and thank you.